all dark down here, and why is my dealership on? Something. There's something in it. A book. What are we in, World War III? Hidden? Master Secret. Huh. No demons are gonna pop out of me? Take this from me? Apparently. Alrighty. Welcome back. This was a video I'm finally filming. Let's say that. Never thought I would expect it. I knew I wouldn't film it. So one day I thought it was nice to go out and go make some project videos to film later on. This is gonna be one of them. And yes, this is Master Secret book. This is the one video where I'm going to explain everything about the #1 question probably everyone has about me. And that one question is, why do I like a Honda Civic Type R so much? Alright, so let's find it right here. So, video project number 3. History of my Type R, and why is it the one car I would work my butt off to own? And why it is the one car that's dominant in everything. The first video part, we're going to cut this up into different parts. Each one is a different video. Different video cut. Why did I choose it over others? So the Honda Civic Type R. Actually, let's first talk about history. Probably a picture popping up somewhere about my old one. This is my current one. Just a little bit refreshed, obviously. Honda just refreshed it too. There should be a picture popping up with the original Type R that I actually wanted. A 1997 Honda Civic Type R, aka the EK9. This is the FK8. Hence, if you go to my Instagram account, that's why my Instagram account says DanT-Rex _FK8. Not Type R. It all started. We're going to rewind back to, get this. We're going to rewind all the way back to 2017 to when Dan the Forza Man started, and I originally owned my, when I originally started saying, you know what, maybe I should make a collection of cars a collection of cars to put towards later on in the years for when I have the money to get the cars. The first ever car I did was a 97 Honda Civic Type R. And it never left the collection. Never did it ever. Now back in those times, I was a stupid idiot. So manuals I thought were basically, you put it in the gear, there was no such thing as a third pedal. Okay, but now I've learned. So, yeah. It all started with that one, and a bright blue chrome wrap with a carbon fiber hood and other bits and pieces of carbon fiber. This picture is popping up, again, like I said, or there was originally, about basically pictures of the 97 Honda from Horizon 3 when I did it in Horizon 3. When I made it and created it. This was when I was Dan the Forza Man. I had that car for about a year, and I actually had to get rid of it, but I only upgraded to this. Actually, literally this. It cycled through different colors, blue, gray, the gray, and then I finally came to keeping it as a black. And boy, am I so proud of that. But one day came, and I sort of thought to myself, you know, what happens if maybe I can't get my Type R? Then I went on eBay, and I looked up 97 Honda Civic Type R, and nothing came up. So it came to me saying I had to get rid of the 97 and go for something different. So basically what I did is I love my Type R so much. It was, like I said, 97 Type R. I loved it. It had a VVT swapped engine, brand new exhaust, the biggest wheels, which actually you see in the photos are slanted. They got some camber on them too, and the wrap and everything is so enjoyable. I'm actually gonna, here's a POV right now. The car is wonderful, honestly. It's a joy to drive, and it doesn't have a stock engine and a modified exhaust where it's like all the current racers who have Hondas, basically the fart cans. So, yeah, I freaking enjoyed that car. But it came to a point where, you know, I couldn't, there was no chance of me getting it. It was so rare and such an older car that it was rare. So I said, fine, I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of it and maybe do something different. But I loved it so much, I kept the nameplate and I went to this, my current one. Now I have updated mine to the what I like to call the FK 8.2, which basically has a different front bumper, a little bit of a different one. And yeah, I currently have that one. But basically, it was like this. I went to this. Originally, it was gray. I cycled through a few colors. Blue didn't last so long. And then I finally got into black, and I stuck with black. So, and I freaking adore this car stock even, too. I had it stock for a long time. Alright. So, yeah, there is the history. Let's go to the next one. Also, a few other things before we get into the rest of this video. If you hear noise coming from the background, that is, my dad. Our family room where we watch TV and everything is literally right back here. Well, I'm on the second floor of my house, so downstairs one floor, but there's literally no second floor in my family room, so yeah, I'm not gonna show that because that's showing stuff, so yeah, sorry if I'm sweating too. This room has no air conditioning whatsoever, and I like privacy while filming too. So, yeah. Let's get on to why did I choose it? What made me even go to keep, you know, the whole Honda thing? I could have gone from a 97 to maybe a WRX STI. Or, you know, Mark 7 Golf R. But I didn't. I kept with the Type R. Why did I choose it? Why, like... So originally for the 97, I chose it because I looked at that car and I thought there's a lot of things you can do to that car. In mod types of ways, too. And holy crap, I blew my money on that car. Well, I never did in real life, but I blew my money on that car in the game. And I did a lot. Because you got the turbo, actually from the POV if you saw too. Here, turbo spools. I swapped it in rear wheel drive apparently, which that's impossible to do on Hondas. I wanted to actually at one point do that on my current Type R, but there was a forum that said that was for 99s and 97s and stuff like that. So, basically it was impossible to do a front wheel drive or rear wheel drive swap for the current FK8. But I chose specifically the 97 because when I looked at that, I knew that I could do a lot with it. And then with the FK8, that's what I've been saying a little bit too. Because I enjoyed my last one, the 97. It was a joy to me, and I sort of took this too and did a little bit of testing, you know, driving and everything on Horizon 4. I got the chance to drive the real 18, because actually in Horizon 3, I sort of knew about the 18, but I had to use the 16, which was basically the FK2. So I technically had I've technically had an FK8 for 2 years. In general, it's been 3. So 1 with my 97, and then 2 with my FK8. So, but I chose it because I enjoyed it. Yes, people have complained about it, and they sort of say go get a WRX or a Golf R around the time when I did the whole transition. But something just pushed me to get the FK8, and that was the whole fact of the whole speed. This thing was faster than a lot of its competitors at the time. I'll probably link it in the description below if I can find the video. I don't know, it's been so old though. I'll link in the description down below the video where Carwow, UK British, a British car tester, did a video with this car and a bunch of others in the drag race, and I think this thing came first, second, or third, something of sorts. But for a cheaper, hot hatch, this was a really fast car. It lapped an R35 GTR popping up the screen, actually, for people who know fast cars. That's surprising, and came close to lapping a Lamborghini Murcielago. That's actually popping up on the screen too. It's more of a base version, actually. It's not the SV. That one's a little bit more faster, but yeah. It was incredible to hear that too. To know that this $36,000 car in real life can lap $60,000 to $100,000 maybe at the time when that car was being sold, GTR, and can almost lap a $200,000 to $300,000 Lamborghini. It was insane, and with the mods that I currently have on it today, it can probably lap it. You wouldn't need to be a professional driver because in first and second it likes to spin the tires, but after that it gets up and goes. So that's why I sort of chose it over others. For the price and the amount of power that you felt while driving it, it was insane. Alright, let's touch the next part. Alrighty then, so going on to the next part. The next one. Why it means a lot to me. For the people who want to offend me and say, this dude's out here wanting a Honda when I'm here, being the boss and wanting a Lambo, or maybe if I know a little bit about cars, the Nissan GTR, or something like big in price and fast. Actually, this thing can probably beat a couple of those cars, too, just like I said in the last clip with the GTR. But this car has been here for me. You don't realize it, but we live in a world full of different things where people can just go ahead and apparently say the meanest of things, and that hurts some people. So when things hurt me, it makes me want to go into, I'm going to say this, I'm not going to actually want to do it for people who are watching this. Not actually want to do it, but I've actually wanted to do suicide, and it's not okay. But the one thing that's gotten me out of it is always driving my Type R. Like, doing that, driving my Type R in Horizon 4 has gotten me out of all that thought, and it helps me out of a lot of things. It's weird to say this, but it's actually the truth. Driving my car, and this is a common car guy thing too. We as car guys, our cars are our therapies too. For people who don't know about cars, our cars are our therapy. So if you want to just break us down, tough luck, you will never. Our cars are always there for us. They are the most living but non-living thing ever. I keep posting a lot of about that stuff on my Instagram too. You can go check me out in the description below. Hopefully there's you can go check me out. I'll probably just say it, DanT-Rex_FK8. But and then it's on my highlighted stories. But I've posted a lot about that too. And the fact of girls how they date boys who drive automatic. So anyways, that's why the car means a lot to me. It's the one car that's always there for me, and it gets me through a lot of things. Actually, the last video, if you watched that too, the little mini plates on the Type R, actually, that's on there too. Right now, if you can see. But in that video, I sort of hinted about one thing with this car. I'm actually going to explain that right now. don't know how much stress gets on me. It's basically stupid crap. It's mind thoughts, but it always kills me. Every night I go to bed thinking, oh, I'm gonna be safe. This house is the worst. Like, if I can make 2 big investments, it's probably this car and a new house. Every night I go to bed and this house creaks. I always think someone's trying to get into the house and, you know, possibly bring a freaking gun in and, you know, kill us. I'm not that worried. I basically can defend myself. I basically can defend myself about those two. But guns aren't easy. You can literally stand as far as you wait, pull the trigger, and you're dead. So, and I'm gonna explain something too. For people who think guns are right in America, no. They're great for protection. They're great for defending. But it's gotten to the point where there are so many ways that people can get into them and still use them for the wrong things. Sorry if I just did a toot. But there are so many ways that people can still get into them and, you know, use them for wrongdoing that it's gotten to the point where government should just ban all sales of guns and make them only to where the police has use of them only. And knives should now be, for even kitchen knives too, should now be rubberized. The whole thing. It's gotten to the point where it's not okay. I know we should all have self-defense, but maybe we should just learn a simple method called, whenever someone wants to strike you, load a crap ton of power in you. Feel that adrenaline rush through you and get that power flowing in you. And whenever he wants to hit harder back. That's my one method. Okay? So, yeah. Going back into the real topic, why it means love me. But if I ever had to the chance, you know, I got through my life now, because my life now as a kid's really tough. A lot of kids break me down and tear me down for what I want to do when I'm older. But if I get to the point where I actually, you know, have the money to buy this car and have the money to do what I want to do to this car, you wouldn't realize, but when that video comes later on in the years, I would be crying like heck, because it would put a flashback to me, all these years that I've wanted the car, and all the dirt talk and everything that I had to go through. It would mean a lot to me. Even though it's just a Honda, like, you don't know how much we as car guys have probably think there's a couple of you guys out there watching this right now too. We're probably the same way too. You don't know how much us car guys get attached to our cars, like, honestly. More than girls, I'll say that for a fact. So. Yeah, let's stop my crying. I actually sort of am tearing up right now. And let's go to the next part, or the second to last. Yeah, alright, second to last part. The history of the car, or car plus me. I think I kind of just explained that. Do we want to go on to the next one? History of car plus me. I'm just trying to think. I think I just sort of did that too. History of my Type R, the 2 generations that I had it, and you know, yeah, I think I kind of explained, like, yeah. Let's go on to the next one. Future plans, basically. Not much. I have it modded and everything. I would load up pictures of the modded version on Horizon, but actually it has to update today, so maybe if I get that updated today, and I get the chance to go in today, maybe I will take pictures, but as far as this morning while I'm doing the filming and the other things, no, I've not gotten that. Future plans and why it will never leave the collection. It will never leave, at least for the nameplate. As long as it doesn't go electric, too, that's the one thing. If this car goes electric, then I'm definitely selling it off. But if this car can keep at least a motor or something, and maybe have to sacrifice it for an automatic transmission, I will do that. Alright. This car, even if, like, that automatic version that I talked about too, not too long ago, again, it would make me think of a lot of different things. Alright. made me think of my childhood, growing up with this car and everything too. Again, like I've been saying in the past few clips, it means a lot to me. It's gotten me out of a lot of things. It's always been there for me. Anyone who wants to be friends with me and talk about cars, this car will always be there for you too. Just to know too. This car is like a mini me. It's always there to fight for, a lot of different things. In other terms, like using the rides during through today, for example, too, the rides that are currently going on. If I were to ever own this car right now and I took it to the rides and they were to destroy it, I would beat their fucking ass. I'm saying that firsthand on a video. Yes, I know it shouldn't be, but I will whoop their ass. I am not kidding. This car means a lot to me. Even if it means the windshield broken and I'm kind of cut, I will take it and run over everyone. I swear. And if the cops want to use it call it as a murder weapon and, put charges against me, I will deny. I will do whatever it takes to get my rights as a citizen and get my rights for this car. If anyone wants to steal it, I will steal it back. I will literally do whatever it takes to keep this car. I literally, you don't know how much this car means to me. So, yeah. I'm trying to think, that's it. Is that it? So, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. This is an explanation, guys. Finally. I'm gonna explain another thing too first, quickly. This is just a lie. I'm just kidding. I made this for today's video. Because this video is something probably everyone would want to watch. I'm the kid here goes to a middle school, now going to high school. I'm now going to be in 9th grade. And everyone looks at me weird and, talks dirty crap for, me wanting a Honda, too. I would obviously want other cars, but mainly if I could work my butt off for one car and one car only, for 50 grand, I would work my butt off for this car. There goes my book. I'll grab that in a little bit. But, yes, I should total it up with mods. I still haven't done the full mods now, currently, of what I have. But, yeah. Ruben, actually, that's the name of the car, and I don't say that often, too. I guess I should learn. Ruben will always stay in the collection, no matter what. As long as it doesn't go electric, that's the one thing. I don't see it going electric. Honda hasn't even made a prototype that's electric, too. Well, maybe like concept prototypes, but they never go into final production like being electric. Honda wouldn't, and I think making it electric would kill the Type R history that the car has behind it too. I don't think Honda would do that. That's why I sort of bought the car too. Another thing is I can trust Honda. I trusted Honda when I got the car to keep the car like it is at some point. Keeping it like. Alright guys, I just want to wrap this up here. Sorry about that. My camera my camera right here. That's why I'm recording on my iPhone right now. Sorry about that. My camera's card's full apparently. So I gotta get that done. Damn it. What luck, I know. So I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Teslas are basically crap. Electric car fans just go get a new car, honestly. Give you a suggestion. No, I'm just kidding. Go get whatever you want. I don't care. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. It's been a long video for all of us, honestly. Sorry about that too. And yeah, let's go look back at that footage too and see how long that was to make it look like it's card full. It's a 32 GB. It should be fine. So it's gotten multiple 7-10 minute videos on it from the last video, the dealership video. If you guys watch that too, so you guys should watch that too. I'll put a link in the description down to both of the videos, the dealer and the mini plate video. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Hope to see you in the next video. Thank you all for watching too. I know I've been criticized for wanting a car like this, but it means a lot to me. It's gotten me through a lot, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Cheers.